Chapter 7, Inflation. We're going to start comparing gross domestic product to consumer price index. Remember, the GDP is a way to measure a country's entire economy, and consumer price index is a way to measure price inflation. But the products that go into GDP and CPI are different. So, to help you compare and contrast the CPI and GDP, we're going to look at a couple of things. First, imported items. Remember, the GDP does not count anything that was made in a foreign country, so all imported items are excluded from GDP. But CPI does not care where it was made. They only care if it's an average or typical consumer product that they have decided to put into the market basket. So if it is an imported item and it's a consumer item, then it's going to go into CPI. Remember, CPI is a consumer price index, so they only count consumer goods. GDP counts things like business products and government products as well. And that brings us to capital goods. Capital stock are things that businesses keep and hold on to help them make products for customers. So this would include factories, machinery, equipment, technologies. These are all excluded from the consumer price index because CPI is only consumer items. GDP includes these capital goods, assuming that they're made in the country that's doing the measuring. And CPI uses this market basket way of calculating items, in which the basket is fixed by the government prior to the calculating period starting. GDP calculates how many goods are being bought currently and in real time. So as we change our buying habits, as businesses and governments change, the amount in GDP will adjust accordingly.